What's up, guys? My name is Bryan Carreto. I'm a US CPA that lives in Mexico City, and on this channel, I teach you accounting, audit, and everything it takes to be an awesome CPA. Today's video is going to be geared towards a little bit more towards accounting students that are actually in college. So what happens if, let's say, you didn't go to a target school or you didn't go to some really big prestigious school? I feel like I didn't really go to a big prestigious school, and I would like to say that I still did fairly well for myself, and I think I can attribute that to three main things that I did in college. And the first thing, and getting right into it, the first thing you need to do, let's say you didn't go to some really big prestigious school or you didn't go to some really big popular school and you went to, I don't know, some small school. First thing I would do is, regardless of what school you go to, you need to learn debits and credits. Debits on the left, credits on the right. I say if you learn that, you're halfway to a CPA. You need to learn this, regardless of what you want to end up doing long term. If you're going to be in finance, if you're going to be in accounting, if you're going to be any type of financial professional, accounting is the language of business. It really, I know it's super cliche to say, but it really is. So learn debits on the left, credits on the right, learn basic financial statements, learn the normal balance of every account. Just learning the fundamentals of accounting is going to carry you throughout your career. I can tell you that 10 years into my career, I still use T accounts. I still draw out journal entries. I always say, with any type of financial transaction and how it ends up on the financial statements, it always goes back to the journal entry. I'm happy to talk about journal entries and teach journal entries and everything else. If you want a video, let me know. But I think going back to it, learning the basic fundamentals of accounting is going to carry you throughout your career. And whatever school you go to, maybe, let's say they don't have the best accounting program, take initiative, learn it, try to learn it on your own. There's so many resources like my channel, like so many other things on the internet where you can learn basic fundamental accounting principles. And I think regardless of what school you go to, you need to learn this. Second thing you need to do, you need to learn Excel. Excel is, I don't care what you end up doing in the finance accounting world, you're going to be in the sheets all day. It is what it is. And the better you are with Excel, the more efficient you're going to be in your work, the quicker you're going to be able to turn around certain things, and just the faster you're going to be able to manipulate data, especially in your first few years in your career. You are going to be very, very intense Excel. You need to be very Excel savvy because of the amount of work that you're going to be doing in Excel. And most of the preparation is going to be on the first, second, and third year associates. That's just kind of the way it works. And I remember when I just started my career, there's so many data sets that I would get that if I wasn't as good at Excel as I am now, or during that time when I was learning, I wouldn't be able to do a lot of the things that I was able to do. And even now 10 years into my career, I can tell you that learning Excel really early on in my career, let's say I get a data set and I don't have time to delegate it to someone, and even if I do it myself, it'll take me 5-10 minutes. I kind of just do it on my own. And I can tell you now, I'm so glad of my younger self that I actually learned Excel. And I can tell you right now, most of the Excel that you're going to be doing as a CPA, as an accountant in public accounting, is going to be pivot tables, sum ifs, VLOOKUPs, XLOOKUPs, things of that nature. As long as you're able to really do that and manipulate data to then turn it into information that's valuable in your testing so you can analyze it and use it in your work, that's going to be the key to success, in my opinion. And third, you need to go to meet the firms. And let's say, for example, this is geared towards, let's say you didn't go to a big school, because usually a lot of the big firms will go recruit at the more prestigious, popular schools. Let's say you go to a small school. One of a good friend that I have that's super successful now in accounting, CPA. He went to a really small school and he ended up crashing, I think, 2 or 3 schools around his area where actually firms were going to. So if you went to a small school, you're going to need to do the research to find out, okay, where are the big firms going to? What schools are they going to? And I need to somehow, some way get to their Meet the Firms event, crash it, make a connection, just get to that Meet the Firms event. I promise you, you will not regret it, because most of the people that I knew back when I was in college that didn't go to big schools or didn't really go to prestigious school where a lot of the bigger firms recruit at, they would crash a small firm. They would crash an event of some school around their area, and they end up getting full-time offers from the firms that were recruiting in that area. And I think that lastly, what you need to do, and this isn't so much based on just if you went to a small school, but you just need to enjoy the college experience. You're already in college, and I guarantee you, even if you're at a small school, what I mean by the college experience is that get connected with people in your own field, especially I'm talking about accounting. So there's always an accounting society. And if you don't have one, make one, create one, be the person that starts a chapter of, there's a lot of organizations like Alpha Association of Latino Professionals for America. There's Beta Alpha Psi. At my school, there was a club called CPSA. And because I was part of these clubs, because I was part of these networks, I was able to get a full-time offer when I graduated college, because usually most of the board members are the ones that connect with the firms, are the ones that have kind of the ones that show face most with the professionals. And that's why it's easier to build a connection with the bigger firms, with just any firm in general. And most of the people that are involved on campus that aren't just club members that show up, eat the food and go. No, they're actually involved. They build leadership skills. They build networking skills. And I can promise you, a lot of the relationships I built in college in my local accounting society, I still nurture and talk to those people today. And because I was in those accounting societies is because I was able to have so much success at the beginning of my career. So if you follow these steps, regardless if you went to a big school, small school, I promise you, you are on your way to be successful in accounting. If you found this video interesting, you found it helpful, please smash the like button below. And until next time, peace.